Hello and welcome to Phoenix Wright. Let's improv.
Something that's actually not fucking Mega Man for once.
But it's still by Capcom.
Fair enough, but still. Different game.
Oh, look, I've accidentally paused the game. There we go.
And a game I actually prefer to the Mega Man Battle Network. Yeah, let's do this.
Ooh, that is loud.
Well, we didn't decide who's going to be this guy. Just taking it.
That is loud as hell. Okay, turn that down.
You know who's going to be this guy again, Rob?
I'll do it. Damn it! Why me?
Oh, okay, sure.
I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
Who does he remind me of?
I'll make it look like he did it.
He sounds similar to someone I know.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District
Rob,
Court Defendant Lobby Number 2.
But no, Rob.
What?
Whose voice does that sound similar to? Because that sounds really similar to something else.
I don't know.
It does sound very similar.
Boy, am I nervous. Right. I'll edit it, it's fine. Alright. Woo! I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? See, you know, in this situation, I wouldn't actually be able to take this guy's case.
Yeah.
It becomes a crime of... what is it? I can't remember. It's a case of interest or something like that.
But Rob, here's the problem. Most of the cases in this series are a case of interest.
I think it's called special interest? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
Rob, that's technically everything's being special interest, technically.
That is true. Yes.
Everything in the game is illegal.
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me.
Just one.
I want to help him out, any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Iffy, that's you.
What is this squeaky voice or is it?
No,
No,
this is the
this
butts.
This is the loser.
It's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's...
Yes, it is me.
Yeah, that's him.
Death, despair. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, bro.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Oh no shit, Sherlock.
I want to die.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, this is you. This is Sparks.
Hey there, Larry.
Wait, his name is Larry.
Yep, his name is Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. I ain't no punk bitch.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished, I say. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Ooh, who took her away from me? Nick. Who did this? Nick. You gotta tell me who took my baby away.
I want the baby.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One
God,
thing I
this
can
is-
say, though. It's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart.
But Rob,
What?
is this the new Kamen Rider?
That and I
I
owe him
think so.
one.
We're doomed.
That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I sound
Yeah,
like
okay.
I'm in a noir film.
You sound like a car salesman to me for some reason.
If
Yeah,
you
sounds
think
like
you're
you
gonna get
want-
a good deal here, then you can kiss my ass.
Oh shit! You
Alright.
Yes.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Okay, sorry, screen frozen. Can't see. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. This is a squeaky guy.
This is pain.
Okay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Perfect.
Oh god, that is amazing.
Perfect.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Oh god, this thing is still loud. I can barely hear myself speak.
Oh, so am I being loud or?
No, it's the game, don't worry. It's not your fault.
I think the judge voice is alright. I think this judge voice is alright.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You're doing fine.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Your Honor. Fucking dick doesn't have confidence in me.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances,
Oh shit, he read my mind! No!
I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Oh, for fuck's... Okay. Yes, Your Honor. That is totally appropriate. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
No.
I've never seen that word before.
Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
My name?
Phoenix Wright.
No. It's clearly Phoenix Wright. That's totally me. Me a
Perfect pick, Larry.
It's clearly not Larry Butts. It's clearly not. I know it's
Just
Larry.
pick.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. I think.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I have to check the
Oh
court
my-
record for this. Cindy. Okay, cool. Whew, I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh.
We just read it!
No, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you sure you're are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Yes, Mrs. Massive Boobs Woman. Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. Don't be ridiculous.
She already looks.
I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Kinky.
Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case?
Cinder block. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct.
Thank God.
Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit by a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Hurry up and press the continue button already.
I did.
It says correct on the screen, that's what it says.
You didn't say correct, but,
I did say correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I certainly don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
All part of the
I
plan.
like this game.
Well done. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker.
No. Alright.
Do I need to reread the line?
No, you don't. No, it's fine. I got the line.
It's fine, just continue.
It was found laying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Oh no, it's taking even another hold up. Sorry for that little skip there. It's probably gonna persist because emulation's crap. Anyway, right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. No!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what the hell do I do now?
Larry's Butts.
Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Yeah, Rob, are we looking for a Larry's Butts?
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Well, Larry gets excited easily. Now, this could be bad.
Oh shit. It's Larry.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, isn't it true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Automatically going for the fourth-going question here.
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were getting together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
No one fucking asked you.
Face freeze.
I was dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Wasn't to you anyway. Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. You fucking moron. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She was a hoe. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Listen, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris since the day before she died.
That's why it's the whole record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Sugar daddy.
A hoe.
She was, as you put it, a hoe.
I feel like I'm going in the stink meter with this. Daddy sugar.
Here we go, the title for this episode already.
Yes, older men gave her money and gifts.
It's like Payne is just teaching about the horrors of the world. I will show you the world, my boy.
Payne is the lecturer of the world of reality.
She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
A hoe?
She was a hoe. For your other terms, she was big hoe.
Big hoe.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Uh-oh.
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I...
It doesn't matter which choice you pick here. What do you want, Iffy?
Stop him for answering.
Uh-oh.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh, you see, he didn't interrupt.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Boom.
Since screen stops freezing. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? And we all unanimously agree that this woman was a hoe.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. She was a hoe, and she needed.
I agree. She is guilty of being a hoe. Yes, quite.
Quite the hoe.
Quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question, Your Honor.
Big snap.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, or maybe I didn't.
This guy is just good at digging holes for himself, isn't he?
Yeah,
That is
he
why he's the butts.
Uh-oh, he went.
He went on
What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering? Well, I'm being
honest.
adjusted. What do you think,
honest. We seek the truth.
What do you think, Iffy? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering?
honestly.
Be honest.
Okay, let's be honest.
See, if he sides with me.
I know, I'll send him a signal.
Here you go.
Tell
Morse code.
the truth!
Okay, let's apologize.
Touch your tooth?
Oh,
Yeah, I was there, I went.
Did it?
This man killed the hoe.
Order!
The whole community
Well,
is
Mr.
missing
Bucks.
one less hoe. Dude, chill.
I have no
She
chill.
wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
I love how this guy just talks in Iffy's dialect anyway. It's so easy.
Sorry?
Honor, the defendant is lying. He is also.
Oh, yeah. If he can't actually hear the objection, can he?
No, it just goes.
I know what it sounds like. Because I had a meme of it.
Oh god, Jesus.
Let's continue. Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butcher's lying out his ass.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body and somehow had ketchup on his hands. To make him the gruesome discovery. I didn't.
That
know
as the screen freezes white occasionally.
We saw the defendant. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of a crime.
Order! Order in the court.
I'm the Puff Daddy here.
Mr. Payne, prosecution may call his first witness. Not being too loud, I'm kind of concerned I'm being too loud for the neighbors.
Don't worry, it's fine.
You sure?
Yep, you're fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, I think my mic is a bit. Okay, there we go.
I just honestly hope I'm not being too loud. I don't want to get like.
I'm worried I'm too quiet, to be quite honest with you.
You're both fine.
Okay, cool. Anyway, onward and upward. And this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawwitt to the stand.
Get it, Iffy. Frank saw it.
Frankly, he saw it.
Mr. Shawty.
Yeah, but every pun.
newspaper descriptions, is this correct?
Yeah, every name in this game, Iffy, is a giant pun. Like almost every name.
The biggest of puns. The greatest of puns.
It's so dumb.
I never really like this game just because I get to call people a hoe.
Please continue.
This Mr. Butts is literally me.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Yes, Mr. Floyd, you may proceed with your testimony.
Oh fuck yes.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Right, now I get to actually get a piece of testimony from this guy, so this is amazing.
Here's a question, Riff.
What?
How long are each of these episodes going to be? Because you didn't actually have like a proper stopping point.
I'll probably stop it at when half an hour passes. Maybe.
Alright.
Hey, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go outside. I thought to call the police immediately.
I couldn't even see the screen.
Yeah, for some reason the connection has dropped.
Yeah.
Anyway, however, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Exactly. No other differences. Nope. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Oh, really? How convenient.
How the fuck does he see anything with his eyes so closed, like?
Because he Asian. As you would put
He's
it.
so Asian.
As we get demonetized for being
Well,
racist.
we're not making any money.
We're not monetized anyway.
Still. Someone's gonna yell at us. Someone will yell at us.
Go on, Larry.
I spent like maybe 2 minutes calling
I
someone
did.
a hoe.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the apartment working?
Way to ask, like, the important questions. Way to ask the important questions.
Yeah, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
How convenient.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Nah, this hoe had some poor technology.
Is that actually what he says?
No, he just
Yes,
said...
Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
In other words, he's a cheap-ass hoe.
Yeah. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor. I have recorded the blackout for your perusal.
Perusal.
I've never seen the word before.
To peruse something is to read it.
Okay. Welcome to Learning the Language with Phoenix.
Learning English
what?
with Phoenix Wright. What?
Don't worry about it. You keep recording.
Okay.
What was your line?
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Is that some kind of... Do I get to make sushi with it? What happens?
You're a
Oh,
dumbass.
right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? What? I've never heard of this concept! Never!
This is you! I like this game.
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Dun, dun, dun.
How do I prove it's not? You hold the key.
Don't fucking ask me. You're the lawyer here, motherfucker.
It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. All over that fucker's face. That's right. Get it in the pores, in the ears. And this is getting weird.
Just like the hoe.
Okay. Get weird there. Touch the court record button and point out the contradictions in the testimony.
What button? What? Where? Sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what button am I supposed to press?
There's a button?
There's a button?
Are we in the court?
Yep. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man pretty there. This seems pretty suspicious. No, I'm not doing that. I could also press things if I want more information. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay, hang on. Then I saw lying there a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Right, now, basically, if there's a specific detail, I can basically go here and, yeah. So, yeah, usually when you find specific details like this, it's what you want to present on. Because people try to lead to the testimony fake. So, in this case, The time of death was at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Which doesn't make any
I think you
fucking
can
sense.
see that.
Yeah, I can. I can't actually remember. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. No lies here. I don't know what you're talking about.
The murder was at 4 p.m., you motherfucker.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Get
Your
it,
statement
Frank?
Frankly, he saw it. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap, Mr. Frank Sott? Shit! Oh, that, yeah.
I'm dyslexic.
I'm bad at math.
It is trivial to it, merely forgot the time.
That one doesn't hold up in a freaking court of law. Oh, God. Lawrence?
Let's go.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
Especially since he was really sure that it was at 1 p.m.
Sorry, I can't see. His screen's frozen for me.
Why is it freaking freezing?
Mr.
Oh.
What? Why were you so certain that we found the body at 1 p.m.?
That was when I started hiding the evidence. I mean, fuck you. I mean,
Gee, well that's a really good question. Because I don't fucking know. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
all over his face.
See through one and their whole story falls apart. Like cookies and milk.
What?
Wait, I remember now!
Would you care to give your testimony again?
And leave out all the
can do
shit
that.
parts this time. Yeah, you can have one review of a testimony, but basically credibility drops. And that time of
Pretty much, yeah.
discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Objection. She's too fucking poor to buy to shut the record TV with.
Well, the...
Maybe a hoe. but she's not a
I
good hoe.
see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
This one's easy.
That's piss.
We don't even need to do the pressing yet.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Bitch, there's a blackout.
Motherfucker, how do you explain this massive freaking blackout? Oh, I could also speak
yeah.
into the
Alright,
mic to do the
yell.
objection.
Yeah, how do you do the mic doesn't work.
I can't. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't. So I'm just gonna hit present.
If you just yell, if you yell or rejects when he presses it.
Why?
Do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Objection!
There we go. Perfect.
It wasn't perfect. It was still off. Hold it right there, Mr. Frank. Fuck you.
Mr. Frankie Pants.
There was a prosecution that said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. And shit! Not again. Oh, bugger.
And now you face Frank Sword.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, alright.
The defense has a point.
Yeah, I got a point.
Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sort?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite, yes. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sort? The court preferred to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
The very beginning.
These consistent corrections are harming your credibility.
You know, after the first one, your credibility would have been dumbed down intensely. I love the. I see. Yeah, give another testimony. Give another one.
Just hurry up.
Alright.
That's when you seem rather distraught.
Shut up, I'm boogieing to the sick beat. Oh, shit, I'm in the court. My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body, and they're sick, too.
Why does King just keep freezing? Very well, Mr. Sword. Blind piece of shit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Gotta move to that beat. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it! Yeah!
But that's my name.
And there was a table clock in the apartment. Sorry, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there. What? What?
Yeah, there's a table clock in the department, wasn't there?
Oh, but it's not a question.
Yeah, he should have put a question mark there, yes, but you know.
Fuck up tally? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Counter, Rob? Is that going to be a counter, Rob?
Is that going to be a counter?
How many times there's a grammatical mistake in the game?
Yeah.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
And that'll wrap it up for this part of Phoenix Wright. Let's improv. Join us next time on part 2, where we finally dig into this guy's bullshitting testimony a third time. We'll see you later!